Am I on? Am I on? Am I on? Okay, I think I'm on. I'm on. Yes, I'm on. Hello, it's Lone Wolf from Wolf Territories. Where am I from? It's been a long 24 hours. WolfTerritoriesGrid.org, Wolf Territories Grid, and I'm here with Daja Fjord from DreamHosting.at, and I've got a little story to tell you, to be fair, and this is about the 5th time I've made this video. Um, so basically, I was hanging around at Welcome as I normally do, waiting for someone to talk to, and Daja turned up, and we started talking about techie stuff, which is what we generally do. And it turns out Daja owns a very nice hosting company called DreamHosting.at, which you can find on Tinternet, and so we were talking about what I've done with object storage and everything like that, and I was saying about how I was a bit fed up with the ping times from my current host to each other, and the object store ping times are a bit slow. But first, before I carry on with this story, I'm just going to explain what on earth I'm talking about for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're going to go over here. Come over here. So you stay there, Daja. You just carry on drinking your tea. That's fine. Very British. Daja's from Austria, actually. So ping times. What are ping times? Ping times basically is the time it takes. So you can go into your command prompt or into a terminal, and you can type ping space google.com. Okay, and enter, and you'll see it'll give you some garbage, but at the end of the thing there's a number, and that number is your ping time, and the lower the ping time, the better things are. So let's imagine that this is your home computer over here, on to the left, and this is Google you're trying to get to, and so you send your little ping packet over, like this, bang, and it goes in there, and then Google will send a packet back like that, and it'll basically tell you how long it took your machine to get the data back. So when I rent server space and I have 10 servers, I expect my ping time between the servers to be very, very high. But that didn't actually happen, and the reason that didn't happen is that when you sign up for loan in the camera, thank you. When you sign up for servers with the provider that I had, who shall remain nameless, Cantabo, basically you select an area, but you don't get to select where the servers are. So I had 2 servers in Nuremberg and 8 servers in Dusseldorf, and that meant there was some pretty nasty ping times between the 2 of them. Nasty obviously being milliseconds. It's tiny, but to me it's very important. And the load balancer, of course, is very important, and the ping times between the load balancers about 6 milliseconds. And so along comes, back over here, I'm going to sit in this chair because I'm naughty. Sit there. Okay. What happened? That's all worked just now. Okay, just I'll stand. This chair is being very bad. It's a bad chair. Anyway, moving swiftly on. So basically, Daja said, "Why don't we try pinging the object storage from my servers?" So remember, it gets about 6 milli. It was about 6 milliseconds from the servers I was renting from that hosting company, and Daja's was getting ping times of about under a millisecond. Well, me being a curious wolf, I rented a little tiny VPS from Daja, and I set up my robust servers, and I pointed my grid and used the robust servers on Daja's VPS rather than the servers I was on, and it was actually way faster, and in fact it made quite an improvement to the grid. So then I went to sleep, as you do. Not all the time, obviously. It was just night, normal sleepy time for wolf. And I curled up in my little nest, and then I woke up in the morning and thought to myself, do you know what? I need to move all my servers to Daja's hosting, because the service is much, much better, and I'm really, really impressed. And she's actually listening, but she's fallen asleep in the chair, so I can't really help that, as you do fall asleep when you're doing an interview. But there we are. And she turned up and she just rezzed all this stuff, and she settled down. Anyway, moving swiftly on. So I am now in the process of moving my servers over. I'll just give you a little look at the sort of thing I can do. They're not very finely tuned, but here's the robust servers, 10 of them all running. And of course I've not finished moving the servers over, so I've got 4 servers over out of 10. I've got another 3 servers out of 10. I've got another 7 to do. It's a bit of a long-winded process, but the main grid server's over. That's the one, and it needs a bit more RAM and stuff like that. So that's exactly what's happened. So I have now moved everything except the object storage, or I'm moving everything away from the object storage, except the object storage, back over to Dream Hosting, which is in a big server farm, which is the same place where the object storage is. And that means faster grid. And you might not think we could get any faster, but we do. And so, I would encourage you to come over to wolfterritoriesgrid.org. Wolf Territories Grid, you can find it on OpenSim. I'll put it in the link underneath the video. And just have a little bounce around and see how fast it is. Of course, if you're coming from a slow grid, you might find you won't get as good an experience as if you're actually registered with a free user on my grid. So yeah, that's it really, I suppose. And it's been really good. I've been talking to a few different grid owners who've got some great ideas and trying stuff out. But I think the whole grid move, got another 7 servers to do, but they're only region servers. The big one was the main grid server, because that sort of does the load balancing and everything like that. So yeah, if you've got any questions, want to say hello, I'm normally standing around at Welcome. This is Wolf Territories Exhibition, if you want to come and see all the props from my talks. And Daja is probably going to be here fast asleep, having a lovely rest. So yeah, laughing away we are, having a lovely sleep. Oh, she's woken up now. So yeah, Daja is very happy to help you if you want to improve your grid performance. And I know we've already got 1, maybe 2 grid owners who are also moving over, which is very exciting. So, but you can't have that much disk space, because I'm already renting loads of it. So do come and see us, come and see me, and Daja's around as well, and we'll see how we can help you, whether it's technical stuff or just for a lovely chat and a cup of tea or coffee, if you're that way inclined. wolfterritories.org, it's grid.wolfterritories.org or www.wolfterritories.org. You can sign up for a free account. It's on. I'll put the link in for OpenSim World. Thanks very much for watching. It's been a lovely time doing the video, and that's it. Cheers. How do I stop this? Okay, there it is.